we finally got it. The Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. I've been saving for about 1.5 to 2 years for this, but it has finally arrived, and I don't really know what to say. I'm just really excited to unbox this. For those of you who don't know, this is the biggest Lego set you can buy currently. 2-piece count. It actually has some nice art on the box all the way around. I'll show you guys. I will go into this into a bit more detail, and I just love to say that the box art is actually really, really good. So I guess we'll look at the other sides of the box. So we have some really nice box art here, as I said. It says down here 16 plus, set number 75192, Millennium Falcon, trademarked, obviously, kids, it's trademarked. It says Disney down there. Has a very nice picture of the Millennium Falcon. I'll give you a better shot of that. Very, very nice. It says Ultimate Collector Series on the side. Lego Star Wars. Then let's turn this around. You can have a better look at this. Here, it says Ultimate Collector Series Lego Star Wars on the front. Some very nice, like, infographics, I guess, about the, actual Millennium Falcon in that, like, black and white, which is really good, cool. So, according to this box, the Millennium Falcon itself is about 60 centimeters long and 83 centimeters, 60 centimeters wide, 83 centimeters long, and 22 centimeters tall. So this is like a big set. So, I think that's about a foot, maybe. I don't even know. I'm Australian. I didn't know anything about imperial measurements. It's dumb anyway. We have some, what's it called? Markers to tell us where to actually cut to open the box. So we will be opening from this side. And there's 10 minifigures, although these two porgs don't really count as minifigures, but I'm going to count them anyway. There's BB-8, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Finn, Rey, C-3PO, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Porg, and another Porg. So, yeah. Now, going around to the back of the box, we have, again, another quite nice picture, this time including, the new trilogy people at some sort of hangar bay. I don't know, maybe this is was like at, somewhere in Mars's castle. But, this actually shows you everything you can do with the Falcon. So, it shows you basically how you can switch from New Trilogy, which has the, like, round Raider disc, to the New Trilogy. So, Old Trilogy, New Trilogy. Then we go on to the next one. So, here, there's actually a Minoc, which wasn't included for some reason in the minifigures, but it's there. And we have Princess Leia and Han Solo in their exclusive face prints, which were really good. We then have a Cockpit, which I'm not sure if you can see down there, but Finn, you can see that Finn's down there. Oh, sorry, it's a bit blurry. It's just my lighting needs to get a bit better. I only have 3 lamps here. Then moving up, we have the original gang in the Cockpit. We've got C-3PO, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewie, Cockpit. Then we have the classic holo chest scene, except that this isn't with a R2-D2. It's got the New Trilogy characters. It's even got that helmet from A New Hope, I think. So that'll be really cool to see. We then have this place where there's 2 escape pods, and we also have like entrances to the things. I actually, when I was seeing videos for this, these are actually stickers that actually give, like, the perception that, it's like a false perception that they're actually, like, physical, but they're not, obviously, they're stickers. And there's a place where Rey, Finn, and BB-8 hid. Then up here, we see, you can just see the hyperdrive, and you can also see Han and Leia having a bit of a pash, and then C-3PO's butting in on him, that rude boy. Anyway, again, it says Ultimate Collector Series on the side. Lego Star Wars, 75192. Disney, the whole jazz. Also says, Lego website. Finally, back of the box. It says LEGO Star Wars on top, Ultimate Collector Series in a bunch of languages. I think that's Chinese up there. Then we have, like, maybe that's French or Italian, I don't know. And we also have another very, very nice picture of the Millennium Falcon. Here it's, the funny thing is that this isn't when it was actually piloted by Han Solo, it was actually piloted by, I forget his name, Lando Calrissian and Chen Yub. And while they were attacking the second Death Star, you can tell it's the second Death Star because it's like half built and stuff. So that's kind of weird that they included that in the promotional material, but like didn't include Lando Calrissian. But anyway, it just tells you a little bit about this. I'm not going to read it out because I don't want to bore you guys, but it just tells you a bit about the Millennium Falcon and LEGO Star Wars in general. So yeah, let's get this open. Okay, so let's open it up. Here you can see, unfortunately it's on its side, but there's also another nice infographic of the Millennium Falcon. It says LEGO Star Wars on the Collector Series. And let's open up a bit more. There's also another nice infographic with a little bit more simplified Millennium Falcon. So as we continue to open this up, we have this huge instruction manual. Again, very nice pictures, actually. And if we can just take this out. Oh my god, it's heavy. Yeah. But this is the instructions. It's really heavy, but let's get this out of the way before I damage it. Yep, it's pretty cool. We then have all the stickers. So, I know that not everyone likes stickers, but, here are all the stickers, and they're looking to me as to be pretty cool. Got some, whoops. We've got all the, stuff about the Millennium Falcon. We've got the seat print, I think that is. We've got some bullet damage. Got all the hallways with those forced perspectives, which are really cool. We got some electronics. I think that's the hyperdrive. I don't know where everything else is. But, yeah. So now, I don't actually know how to open this. Oh, it's just like that. Oh. Well, it's just a bit of a cardboard thing. I think it has the Millennium Falcon printed on it, which is pretty cool. Yeah. By the way, we then have this infographic of all the boxes of the Lego bits, I would assume. I'm pretty sure that this is all the Lego bits, and it makes... I think that they printed it really well as to make like a whole thing about it. But before we do that and look at those, I want to talk about the instructions. So let's have a look at this. So first of all, it makes a really nice infographic of the Millennium Falcon in that black and white, or black and grey, I guess. It's more black and grey. So let's take one of the boxes out. So the interesting thing about these is that it actually has like a Millennium Falcon printed on all around it. So, oh, sorry, I shook the camera there. But it actually has like each box has a Millennium Falcon printed all around it. So you can see the Millennium Falcon, and also a quote from Han Solo himself. So, she's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. And it also has a Millennium Falcon icon. So let's put this over here. Next one. So, again, each one has an infographic of the Millennium Falcon printed all around them. And it says, it's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Again, another very good quote from A New Hope, when the ship was first conceived. Next one. So, they're printed around again. And Han Solo said, I've made a lot of special modifications myself, because, yeah. And then the last one, if you don't want to know these, or like you think you're buying it yourself, you might want to skip this. But, yeah, again, more stuff on the back, and it says, "She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid." So yeah, that's really, really awesome. So, now that we've had a look at all the boxes, I think it's time to look at the instruction manual. So here's this giant instruction manual. It's got the set number, it's got another nice infographic of the Millennium Falcon. It says Ultimate Collector Series at the back. As you can see, it's extremely, extremely thick. Yeah, this is going to be a long build. I think that for most YouTubers, they say it's like 25 hours. So this definitely isn't going to be like a light build. So let's have a look at all the pages. So I'll have to move some of my lights and stuff around. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just open the first page. So on this, there's like just whatever you normally see for a Lego set, just like telling you how to actually build it and other stuff, and just a bunch of other stuff. But then it actually tells you it tells you like it gives you a greeting from the design director at Lego Star Wars. Basically just tells you about the team and what they do, and there's his signature. He tells us about this, so there's that. Now, next page, basically tells you a bunch of stuff about the concept of the Millennium Falcon, how what her brand it is. It's I think it says here the original name for the vehicle was a YT 1300 492727ZD. It's owned by human gambler Lando Calrissian, and basically he won in a cards match against Han Solo, and you can see Cloud Seas at the back there, which is where Lando Calrissian lives. Again, a very nice detail. You can see some battle damage, which I think is actually on the real it's actually on the actual model, which is quite nice. Moving along, I don't want to rip this. I really don't want to rip this. We have just some more concepts and stuff. So this was the sketches and models for the cockpits, and just a bunch of other drawings about it. And then here's a Ralph Mcquarrie painting of what they thought this whole thing would look like. So we got the original concept for Han Solo over here, and then we got Luke, Obi-Wan, Chewbacca, I assume, C-3PO, and probably the original concept for R2-D2. And then we see him in the Mos Eisley hangar, and we see this huge turret and the walk ramp, which is quite iconic in the Star Wars movies. So yeah, now let's move on to the next one. We then have facts and specifications, just about the Millennium Falcon. So manufacturer is Korean Engineering Corporation. It's got quad laser, concussion missile tubes. It's weird that this is a freighter. It's got loads and loads of weapons, but I guess that's like Han Solo said, I've made lots of modifications myself. So building behind the scenes Millennium Falcon, basically just how they made the Millennium Falcon actually come to life in the movie. So in case you didn't know, they actually used miniatures, which was actually quite cool. And you can see lots of other art. So this is from when in episode 5 when they're in the asteroid field, which is pretty cool. So going on to the next page, basically just a lot more stuff. This is when the Millennium Falcon latches onto the Imperial Star Destroyer, which is a pretty cool scene. Just some more stuff about it. Some more concept art and some more stuff. I didn't actually know this until a couple of days ago, but the whole thing where Lando meets Han, where you see the wide shot, that was all done in miniature. And I was just like, wow. And then we just have some questions and answers about the history of the LEGO Millennium Falcon. So just with Jens Kronvold Fredriksborn. So I think, let me just have a look. I think that's that's the he's the design director at LEGO Star Wars, like I said. So he basically talks about the 8 versions of the Lego Millennium Falcon model, the unique round shape of the Millennium Falcon's defining characteristic, challenges we're making this model, other stuff like that. Then we have a really nice page, this is probably my favorite one. Some more questions and answers about that, but it also shows you the timeline of all the Millennium Falcon from 2000, when it was first made, all the way up to 2015, which was the last one before this was released in 2017. But we do have a newer one in 2019, so like, yeah. We do have another black and white drawing from the Millennium Falcon, which is also quite nice. And I really like looking at this 2007 Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon picture and just comparing it and seeing how much better this newer model is. And how, like, they've done such a good job on this one. So, more questions and answers, a bit more art around the Millennium Falcon, and for episode 8, not episode 8, episode 5, sorry, I'm getting confused. Just more questions and answers. We then have the graphic designer. Actually, did I miss a page? Sorry, I missed a page. Really sorry. We have the model designers, or designer, sorry. So this is Hans Schlomer. Sorry, I butchered your name. It's probably Danish or something. Questions and answers about the Millennium Falcon, challenges building this Falcon, other stuff like that. A bunch of answers. This is actually in PDF, so if you actually do want to read all the questions and get all the answers, this is a really good way to do that. So if you just find it on lego.com. Next up, we have just more questions and answers with him. And then we also have the graphic designer named Madison O'Neill, who finally, this is a name that I can actually pronounce. Questions and answers with him. So this is the guy who designed all the minifigures. As you can see, like, there's some sketches down here. All the stickers. So we have the Jarek board, which I think is just holochess board. We have, like, the corridors. We have the control panels. Bunch of other stuff about this. And then just finally some concept art, and then we have all the basically our journey through the instructions. So there's 17 bags, but I think that there would be, like, in each number there would be, like, probably 2 to 5 bags, I would at least assume, for a set this large, unless the bags are, like, huge, I guess. And then we go into the instructions. So, oops. Yeah. On the instructions. So, yeah, that's the instructions, guys. So, yeah, it's a lot of Lego. Let's sort this. So, here are all the bags ordered by number. So, as you can see, the bags do range from 1 to 17. However, each step at least has 3 bags. I think, so it's more like 21 bags, really. And some of them are small, but yeah. And then we also have some extra parts. So we have, like, parts of the cockpit. I assume that's the sign for it. We have some more bars, cockpit piece, and then some just other stuff. And, of course, we have the instructions behind that. So, yeah, let's get into building. So, I did a bit more building. I built more of the frame. I pretty much made the whole frame off camera, but I did, as you guys would have just seen, made the legs, which are pretty cool. They're actually really detailed. Yeah. All those plates and that upper stuff. But yeah. So, I will probably be live streaming the building of this. I'll be making just normal videos. I might make like one update video or something, but this build is supposed to take about 20 hours to make. So it's going to take a long time. I've maybe done like 2 to 3 hours of it. So I've only made it through the second bag. As you can see, that I've still got 15 more, well, not the second bag, but I've got 15 more sections. So yeah, so I'll be live streaming that probably around 8 a.m. Mondays, depending on what's happening. Like, if I have to edit a video, like, really late, then I won't be doing it. But, I'll always be announcing it on my community tab, in my YouTube channel. So if you just look at my YouTube channel, it'll say community somewhere, and that will basically take you to a big chat where I can communicate with you guys. So I'll be telling you guys, like, maybe like 10 minutes before 8 a.m. whether I'm going to be doing a live stream, streaming this. So just watch out for that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe. I did say that I would tell you how to enter the shout-out competition. All you have to do is comment down below something, and that enters you into the shout-out competition. Also, we are doing a mock competition. So if you go to my channel and go to my recent videos, you see mock competition, which I am doing with crystal bricks. So basically, you have to make a mock and then make a video about it, and then post it in the comments of that video. But just make sure that it's done before the end of September. So yep, like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!